the zoning board of appeals meeting. I'm Howie Traster, Elaine Baker, Eric Stein, and Doug Packer.
And it's July 27th
It is.
at 7:30.
Okay,
This
so
one I want to put in the file,
Okay.
that's new.
I know this is a new plan that we were given, but could you just kind of start from the beginning again and give us an overview of what's happened?
75 Old Point Road
Yeah.
is here. We own the mobile home for the last 20 years. We've had tough renters and all the while hoping to build a dream home someday.
Okay.
5, 6, 7 years ago, the town sold some vacant lots, so we bought all of these lots then, and a year ago attached it to this, so we own all of this. And since then, we've been working with architects and trying to develop this. And I think we're meeting all the setbacks and all the things we need to at this point. Just got approval through the Conservation Commission. Just that closer.
And on your application are all the setbacks and size of the lot, everything reflect what's on this plan?
I don't know the answer to that.
That's something we need to know. That's all we need to know.
This is also new, this given to us from the,
Very beginning, there was some steps or something, and then you recessed the entryway
engineer for the
back up
pilot.
under the property.
This
So
is,
setback.
Is there a house here?
I'm just adding things that I knew I gave to
No,
conservation the
that's
other
Corner
night.
Marsh, yeah, that's the, if this is the first lot on the left-hand side as you go down Oak Point.
Okay.
Town of Newbury owns this lot, but it's marshland.
Right.
okay, so this is the FAR.
This is Marshall.
This is marshland, all the way back to the turnpike.
I don't know if I have the original application here.
This one says needs to be.
That was pulled right from my file, that,
Right.
that information right there. Is this existing proposed? The other sheet there.
But we have the, where it shows the setbacks and the height.
Plot plan?
No, just on the application.
I will look and see.
Okay, honestly, I don't remember where we were the last time we were here. And I might have it in here.
I have an application filed in February, did we file a new one?
That's just updated because the original plan that they filed in February was a little loosey-goosey.
We said on May 18th, we talked about bedrooms, we talked about the site plan, heights. I didn't have a site plan in my file, but that was one of the things to ask for was a
Right.
updated site plan, setbacks from that plan, added uninsulated attic, needs a complete application, page 2A.
Right, so that's what I'm looking for, is the completed application.
Well, that
This
is
is
that.
This is FAR,
This is the
Well, no.
setbacks,
which has nothing on it.
correct?
Right.
Unless I'm missing a sheet that you resubmitted. Do you
So-
have a sheet that goes through the setbacks? Well,
Now,
you're,
are they listed right on the plan here? Did they do that for us? Maybe they were.
Proposed structure area, proposed deck, proposed driveway walk, proposed offsite driveway, total proposed. So it's got buildable areas here, but it doesn't specifically relate back to the setbacks.
Setbacks,
So they're on the plan, I think we just need to fill out the application correctly, so it states, this is what's existing, here's what you're proposing, here's what you're allowed, and it's just documented there. It's all here, and if, you wanna discuss the metrics of it, is this porch landscape, or is this like a built porch?
That's,
It says porch, and it says stand.
no, there's no porch or anything on this side.
Oh, that's hatched, so that's old, got it, okay, this proposed crushed stone walkway. So the house is set back 21 feet,
Right.
10'6",
right.
11 feet, and 135.7 feet.
So, that's fine.
So, in terms terms of front setbacks, obviously there's enough lot and lot coverage.
Absolutely.
But we still need to go through the calculation.
I don't think we need to do that.
Is there anything like proposed tanks here, which is sitting on grade in the setback? That's the only thing that, if anything, for discussion. Did we go over the number of bedrooms? We talked about it. Did we talk about a study on the first floor?
There was a study and we opened it up.
You opened it up.
And we, was a case doorway, not a case doorway, I don't know if the wording was,
Yep.
case opening.
I saw that.
So we had-
They showed us their insulated envelope that was on the floor, it didn't go up into the ceiling, very
Right.
clever, so they took care of that.
Right, and the stairs actually
And
nicely
there was
done.
no question on the height, I don't believe.
No,
But it should be in here.
so it's 39 feet 8, it's 34 feet 3 inches, so it's 30-35 feet. Is it 35 feet to the average roof, or is it, what's that say?
This is 34.3 to 35.
So in other words, the house will probably be built to 34.3, but if it's an inch taller, they want that flexibility to have up to the 35 feet, so that when they go up there and do their as-built, an inch doesn't
Yeah.
hurt them badly,
Okay.
I think is what that means.
That's really good.
Do that, or only 9 inches tall, because you take that minus that.
That could be it.
All right, so it's on the drawings.
Okay.
Insulated envelope, that's good.
Um,
And so these were from when they were here previously? 'Cause they
Those have
were-
been updated since
These-
their previous, yeah.
These are,
Mhm.
okay.
Not new tonight, last time.
Correct.
Yes.
So since
Yeah.
we began.
Yeah.
So all we need to do is fill in today. I'm sure there's, there's plenty of leeway there, but
Yep.
at least get the proposed anyhow. That's okay.
You
might
might
have
have
done
done
in a couple of minutes, it's not a lot.
Yeah, appreciate it. Appreciate that very much, Ed.
I know, right?
Made a few trips, you said.
let's see. What was there before? The one-story mobile home?
Yes.
It's funny, I was going through my desk and I was taking some stuff and scanning it, putting it in my computer, and I came across my Scott file. Oh my God, I had kind of forgotten about it.
No, I haven't
Oh my
forgotten.
goodness,
And
what a
not
character.
forget about that.
Oh my goodness, what a character, yeah.
That was, we had an tenant that kind of lost.
Well, it was really sad, actually.
It really
He was
was.
an educated guy.
Really smart.
Yeah.
Really smart.
We have, I added this to the other file, I don't know if you needed it, it's from the fisheries,
And wildlife.
yeah, do you need that?
I don't think we need it, as long as conservation has it on record, it
So
it
We
really
do have it
affects
in
them.
the file,
Yeah.
yeah.
I just don't know if everybody
No,
needed
I
this.
Do you know
think
what
so.
the total
Picture.
lot size is in acres? By chance?
Lot size, 35,673 is what they said it was, but I haven't done the math.
And the built, so you have a structure, you have a proposed I take the total of all this, is that the total proposed, well, offsite driveway, proposed block? I guess if I take the total of this, is the total area, or where's that updated sheet there?
This sheet here has a setback on it right here, it looks like, on the right.
Careful with that one though.
This one's from April.
Yeah, that's a
so-
different driveway I can see from here, so I don't know that it's,
Now, where's your updated sheets that list,
I give it back to Sue.
oh, I said, well, there we go.
That one's,
That's it, yeah.
You want this? Oh, okay. So, I guess I need more comment on this.
we have a big one.
This is,
Okay.
So this is saying the total lot bill is you're using 24,907. Point, that would be like this.
That's combined,
Is that all four lots?
that says combined on this thing, yeah. See,
because this was very small
Yeah.
before we bought all this, this
This
was.
is also.
Right, but if
another one
that-
we're using.
Right there, it says
That's an update.
This
35,
one's back from November.
673,
Okay.
and we're at 24.
this is when they brought it from the town of Newbury, and it
You got
has
that number, Jimmy?
31,362
what do they got? One,
Okay, so
three,
on,
four, five
on
lots?
the, on the
So you
deed,
got 5 lots, that's
Just from the
5,000.
town.
on the deed, the property from the town is 31,000 square feet.
Okay.
So,
31,363.
yeah,
So, why don't
Just the town's lots alone,
Right.
without
That's
the
right.
lot that the trailer was on.
right,
Okay, so that, the 35 seems to make sense then.
right, so we just, we use 35.
That's the other one. Oh, that's when she came back, hold on a minute, let's see, there you go. That was the original picture, okay.
No, I think it's the square feet of the house, this is for square feet of the lot.
This is, it doesn't give square footage on this one. So that one was 75, this one's 73. I don't know what the square footage on that one is.
I believe it was under 5,000.
75 was,
And the total house is 1,319 square feet.
No. It's bigger than that.
Right. But you're at like 3%, it's not, it doesn't, it's close, but something's not right.
14.
For four?
Well, here, it's FAR checklist, so.
they won't give you the, they won't give you the lots.
2742 is your proposal, right?
No, but if I use that as the lot size and
Let's
three,
see which one is the
square
most
feet,
recent one.
which is what,
Yeah.
it's closer to
Right,
what
up with the dates on it.
previously measured.
Is this the one? That's the most recent one.
So it's 2742, 2,742
Yeah.
square feet.
That's the more recent one. Yeah, 'cause this is the one that doesn't have any of the existing
Right.
on the same one,
Right.
yeah, so we did that one.
Is that the,
That's the lot coverage, this is.
oh, the lot coverage?
Well,
No,
I'm
this-
sorry, it's the FAR.
Right. They don't have the lot coverage. I don't think.
No, but if we take the,
The proposed lot coverage by building 4.9 on a stamped plan by Chandler.
where's that?
What's the date on that one?
Uh, 22nd, 2016.
So we're up to May now.
Okay.
It's,
Yeah, that one, we've gone by two,
But at that point, the yard changed, but I don't think the structure changed. So I think some of these features did. But I don't think this outer envelope did, other than pulling that didn't move at all,
I
did it?
think we pulled that up in the, just the steps really, at the whole floor.
Just to get the steps under there.
so what was that one?
I'm sorry, 4.9?
So what was the, area?
They didn't, let's see, frontage yard setback, they didn't give it.
you gotta work backwards, I guess. Get it?
That's that figure I asked you for, so that I could fill in my paperwork also.
Did Tom not get back to you? Cause
I
Tom
had-
said that he was the one that had that, he said he wasn't
Oh.
sure what format you needed it in.
What are you looking for in that
Paper,
one?
pencil.
Exactly, I was like, is that a big problem?
No, it doesn't format, no, it doesn't even need to be formatted.
I was like, I think he just needs the numbers.
Yeah,
Correct one.
yeah,
Is it on that
exactly,
plan?
it just, yeah, give me the
I
number.
don't know,
Okay.
You know.
on the plan you had, is the lot coverage 3.5%?
On the plan I was just,
Yeah?
Yeah,
no, lot coverage, no, that was the existing dimensions, 3.5 is your existing
Oh.
dimension. Your 4.9 is your
Oh,
proposed.
4.9, okay.
and this one's November 28th,
Right.
I don't know what he has.
He's got the same one.
Yeah, he's got the same
And
one.
what Doug's saying is the size of the building hasn't changed
Mhm.
from November.
Yep.
Were you here to make any comments on this project, or
Watching the process.
watching the process, okay? Well, this was a continued hearing, so this is the tail end of it.
I work downstairs
Okay.
and I live across the street.
5.34%, FAR is 7.68.
Well below.
Well below, more in line with the relationship to each other.
Thank you very much for doing that for us.
State elections.
Anybody want to discuss anything else about the project?
No other comments?
So, brown one's purple.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
he
we're running
said
out.
something was wrong with his printer.
Same one.
The first two, I believe those three you have one already.
Yep, I got a big one right
You
here.
have
Yeah.
one of the updated ones?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I have the sheet to your left, please?
So,
Do you need a big one of these two? This is the whole house plan.
anybody want to
What's the
have
date
motion?
on that one?
It's pretty good.
Sure.
There's the one, but it doesn't have a date on it, so. Construction, 5/9,
5 minutes.
okay.
Yeah, I'll direct a motion, I'd like to make a motion to, approve the proposed plans as they meet the intent of the PIOD for yard setbacks, FAR, lot coverage, and that the proposed building is certainly not more detrimental to the existing neighborhood.
We have a second?
I second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it.
Thank you
So
for
the
your
next
help
set of
with
plans.
us.
Yeah, thank you very much for not having us wait. Back again to do those numbers.
Fill out the form, come out here and fill out the form. When you have.
Do we need them to sign anything on the plans, or?
I just stamped it with stamp, so I'm not sure I'm just gonna put the date on it, just keep them all straight.
Yeah, okay.
Thank you very much.
Okay, we have a motion to, do we have anything else that we need to?
The only other thing we have is, did you guys have a chance to read the minutes for the Byfield Estates, last meeting that I emailed?
No, I didn't hear them.
Not enough to have a comment on the food, pass them, no.
Okay, well, they're
Same for me.
really quite short and sweet. It basically included the handout of, Hammond Engineering for the information that we presented to the applicant that evening, as well as the additional comments that we provided to them. Just documenting that. Stating when the next intended meeting date was, and that was it.
So we need to make a motion to accept these for the record.
So I wanna get it up on the website, you know.
Okay.
Let me take a quick.
Yeah.
I know Doug read it, he made one correction, which I have taken
Did you-
care of.
Just really going down the list of concerns. And then, guess this was added beyond that.
So these are meeting minutes, these are to state exactly what transpired in the meeting, or is there, I mean, there was supplemental information provided, like Mary's qualifications that we had previously
That
asked for?
came in after that,
Okay.
yeah.
We also
we don't, and the recording didn't work for this meeting.
Oh, that's right, you
That's why I
told me
wanted to
that
get
it
this
wasn't,
up.
that's
Yeah.
right, yes,
Yeah.
okay.
That's why I wanted to make
Was
sure.
this the
we took
last
care of
meeting?
this.
This was the last
The
meeting we
last
had,
meeting we
right?
had with Byfair Estates, yeah,
It was quite short, if you remember.
Right.
Yeah.
yeah.
Sidewalk is in here, okay.
Yeah, I'll do a quick one, but I did make one comment on them already, so.
You don't have to, certainly, if you wanna take the time to do that, that's fine.
I just wanted to make sure I understood the intent of the meeting.
Yep.
I don't see this reflects the change that I suggested.
It might not there, I did it in the original,
Okay,
yeah.
all right.
it changes to meeting versus hearing.
Then if you'd like, noting the change in the last statement, changing public hearing to meeting, given that, I would make a motion to accept the minutes and place them on file.
We have a second?
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes.
Now back to Sue.
Okay,
Anything else, Sue?
Do we have a next meeting date or something?
just,
Well, if you have-
some housekeeping things if you wanna close.
We have a motion to close the meeting.
Motion to close the meeting.
All in favor?